Yo, what's going on, man? We back. We a man down today.
Man,
but we ended up finding Stat Guy, you know what I'm saying?
Stat Guy's back, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, Stat Guy. Talk to us, man. Where you been at, bro?
I've been on vacation.
And how long was that vacation, Stat man?
About 2 months.
Two months. 2 months. 2 months the Stat Man has been gone, ladies and gentlemen.
What type of benefits he think we running over here at CNC? We ain't got that type of...
You see, we were gracious enough to let Stat Man back into the fold of raps and wrestling because he's been gone for 2 freaking months with no call, no email,
no notifications, just
nothing.
Not at work.
Just gone.
You get fired at FedEx or UPS or McDonald's or any place for that.
Any place.
Well, technically, he did get fired a couple times, but we ain't here for it.
But that's okay, though.
He look at Kenny.
We're glad to have you back because when Kenny comes back, he's really gonna say something far more worse.
But we ain't gonna be able to record what he gonna say.
Yeah.
Cut your phone off. See, he ain't been here so long. He done forgot the etiquette and everything. He got loud notifications going on. Boy, I tell you. I'm gonna have to replace him already. He just came back.
Wow.
But anyway, man, what's going on, y'all, man? It's your boy King Run. As you see, I got with me
Son Hero.
Yes,
Look,
sir.
Kenny. Look like the odds.
They are on the opposite side of the table, ain't it?
Kenny. I don't know why you keep doing this, man. I don't know why you keep doing this.
Soon as you leave,
Kenny, every time that you leave, I regain what is mine. I regain what is mine, Kenny. And this is definitely on the side of the real champion. And when you come back, Kenny, I'm not giving it up this time. No. When you come back, Kenny, you are going to accept these titles. Mm-hmm. I'm taking over now because it needs real prestige. I mean, yeah, I've been the workhorse. I know, but it's my time now. It's my time now, baby.
Speaking of my time, whose time it is right now? It's Big E. Yeah, Big E. Congrats on winning the WWE Championship. Not too many brothers have done that, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool, man. It's like shit. I'm thinking the New Day gotta be the best tag team in the world, you know what I'm saying, of all time. They got 2 WWE champions in their stable, you know what I'm saying? That sound pretty legendary to me. You know what I'm saying? Now let Xavier Woods win a solo title, which is odd because he's never had a solo title. Not in WWE.
Oh, not in WWE. You sure?
Xavier Woods?
No, not even NXT.
He never had no solo title.
Yeah,
not the U.S. title? He never held the U.S. title?
Yeah.
So he never had a singles title in WWE?
No, sir.
Not singles, no.
Besides the tag team titles, he never had, like...
He even had a 24/7 title.
Only our truth on
serious?
Oh, yeah. I can bag Statman with that one because he's never had no title, bro.
Are you serious, though?
Yeah. Big E, I know he won the IC title.
Twice.
And I think he won the United States title. And you know he been NXT champion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now he WWE champion, bro. He cashed in on Bobby Lashley this past Monday. Which is it was more of a...
But he said he was going to do it on Twitter.
And that's the thing that's the thing a lot of people was worried about. It's like he said he was going to cash in. A lot of people didn't like that fact because, you know what I'm saying, it's like, bro, cash-ins are mostly done, like, randomly, surprisingly, you know what I'm saying?
It kind of just took a shit out of the whole, like, mystique of what the Money in the Bank was supposed to be about. Mm-hmm. It was the element of surprise. It was when you was down and out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
It was when you least expected it, but you expected it. Especially on, and it's mostly be like on pay-per-views when the match is over with and the guy's still in the ring, all groggy. Then you hear somebody come out, they got the briefcase, they run into the ring, and then they cash in. You know what I'm saying? But this show was it felt so scheduled. You know what I'm saying? It was like I feel like WWE used that to get people on their show. You know what I'm saying? Get people to tune in.
It
bro.
was a hot shot. Speaking of, that's what we're doing right
Yeah.
there. But it was definitely a hot shot move for Big E, and first and foremost, I'm personally glad that Big E has the title. Mm-hmm. Let me get that out the way first and foremost. But you gotta understand, I'm looking at it from a fan's point of view and just a guy that, you know, is starting to understand the wrestling business more a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, we're not physically being there, but just looking at it from a fan's point of view. I just feel like, in my personal opinion, I just feel like they could have saved it for a big moment, not just a random episode of Raw. Just for the sake of, you know, trying to boost the ratings for Monday Night Football.
Which still didn't work.
It's never gonna work. But it's like I said, I don't care for ratings, but I just feel like I'm happy that Big E got the title. I just personally feel like it should have been a very big moment, not just, oh, we're gonna do it on Raw. It's like it's not special. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna win the WWE title, and he did that. And it's like it's cool that, you know what I'm saying, he went through with it and he actually got the title. Cause I was kind of hoping it wasn't gonna be no Otis situation again where he get the title fucking took from him, and then the guy that got the title get sleazed, got you got the Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying? He cashed it in on the. True enough, that's what got Bobby Lashley the title, but that jump was also cashed in on the Monday night. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was cashed in on the Monday. That's the night Miz got his ass beat to death. He got tossed around that damn ring for a good 7 minutes.
Now, Miz cashed in on the pay-per-view with that. It was the Elimination Chamber.
Well, yeah. He cashed in on Drew, and then he made a deal with Bobby Lashley MVP so he can get the title shot and shit. And that's when he got his ass destroyed. But still,
man, that shit was stupid. Okay.
The Big E.
You saw how that turned out, didn't you, people?
Yeah. My only thing with the Big E thing is, like you said, bro, it's like it took the whole element of surprise out of the Money in the Bank briefcase cash in little ordeal, and it still felt cool. It didn't feel like how Kofi Kingston did. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel that huge.
That was a moment, actually, because it happened on WrestleMania. You know, that's the granddaddy of all shows.
And then he would have had a Money in the Bank. He earned that.
Yeah.
With the Iron Man.
Yeah, he did.
Like he actually, that's why that moment felt that way.
That's why that moment is still special, because I legit popped for that moment when you know, Kofi won the WWE title. But now I kind of feel like you gotta kind of do the same thing with Xavier Woods now at some point.
Make him a champion.
Yeah, because you just can't have just two members of New Day like WWE Champion, but then you don't make Xavier Woods at some point.
Say that away. Mark my words.
I don't want to hear your words. They gave Big E this title, bro, to set up Survivor Series, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Roman got the bloodline and Big E got the New Day.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been on work. They went to Survivor Series coming up. And they went.
But New Day got the tag titles.
But who do?
Where they all take bro?
No, I'm talking about in the Survivor, like, the Usos got the tag titles.
Yeah.
The New Day not even the New Day not even in a program with the World Tag Team titles. You know what I'm saying? So they not even worried about that. They not even really on Raw like that because I think whatchamacallit still hurt.
Same was?
Kofi. I don't think he cleared yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he'll probably be cleared by time Survivor Series get here. And so New Day versus the Bloodline. Champion versus champion. Who knows? New Day probably be tag champions by then.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen. You know this what's gonna happen.
Because the New Day gotta have tag titles
because
it
is
the damn draft coming back up.
Yes, bro.
And the WWE title on Raw.
Yeah.
But Big E been on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So now he on Raw. Raw versus SmackDown, bro.
You see, damn, man. I really like the thought with RK Bro, being tag champions, but I feel like that's what they finna go with because it's just only. Yeah, and it's terrible. It's terrible that it makes sense in that way because. Yeah, because like when you have if you're going into this big marquee pay-per-view match at Survivor Series champion versus champion, you got Big E versus Roman Reigns. Where it's gonna go. It's like I feel like they're not gonna put Big E over because it's just Roman cannot lose right now.
He undefeated.
He just cannot lose right now.
He's the hottest wrestler.
If you let him lose right now, the whole just build to what was possibly against him and The Rock, or just when that happens, it won't mean nothing no more.
Payoff and shit.
Yeah, it won't mean nothing no more.
But look at it this way: if he loses, that might really split Jimmy off, but he'll be probably antagonizing Roman to be like, you probably be head of the table, trying to shoot.
That's gonna come when Roman probably lose the title. You know what I'm saying? And he not losing the title no time soon.
No,
because they don't got no reason to venture
but
off.
I think they'll set up the way The Rock come in.
They'll set up, but he would have to lose the title. Because he's not going to, what's the point of going up against The Rock if the title not on the line?
They're about to attack him.
What if they don't fight The Rock though? I mean, I feel like that's what it's set up. They can also be a point too. Like, what if it's not against The Rock? What if it's just? What if The Rock may have a change of heart? Because you got to realize too that man he's a big Hollywood star. So it's Hollywood. So it's like you got to also kind of put that into consideration too, because a lot of people say it can't. It is building up to that. I feel like that. I feel like it too, but
it still could not be happening because these movie studios can't afford The Rock to get hurt. That time he tore his damn rib off the bone and shit, that muscle off the rib bone, he was out of action. He had to push some movies back because of that. You know what I'm saying?
So he got commitments, man. So,
the Big E thing is like they put Big E in this position so he can get thrashed by Roman Reigns, which is gonna be the crazy part because he's the WWE champion. And Roman is the Universal Champion, which is basically just the World Heavyweight title. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's the WWE Champion, though. Like, everybody that's been WWE Champion lately has been like a strong champion. You know what I'm saying? Starting off, except for that little moment with Miz. But starting off with, like, goddamn Bobby Lashley, goddamn Drew McIntyre.
Was happy about that shit, too.
Bruh.
Shit, well, order had that, too.
Like, the WWE Championship probably been the strongest it's been in a long time. But Roman Reigns is making his Universal title look strong because he's been undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough as hell, bro. I feel like they gonna throw Big E out to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? And then Goldberg gonna beat him. and become the WWE Champion.
No, bro, don't.
And then
don't.
Bobby Lashley will have to beat him again to get the title back.
Don't
Why
wish,
Bobby Lashley
bro,
ain't
don't
the
wish
champion?
that. Don't wish that on the people, bro. They
Well,
already happy that Big E got the title.
And
Man.
I already,
Don't
I already
wish that.
spoke it. Did
You already spoke it into the
that
universe.
should be happening.
You already spoken into the universe. I feel like that shit is whatever it did, man. Nah, fuck that. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna fight at Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel before Survivor Series, ain't it?
I think
I think
so.
so.
I think so. I hope so because
Yeah, because I think this is. I think he got.
That shit
I
don't
think this
need
is.
to be
I think this
after.
Goldberg last match in his contract.
Wow.
So
that
hopefully,
nah.
that shit need to be it, bro. That shit need to be it.
hopefully, it is. We wanted to hit on this past Friday on Rampage. Miro, God's champion. You know what I'm saying? Has been putting on a crazy ass set of bouts for this TNT title, and Fuego de Sol is the only person I think that had he only had the first person to have 2 chances at the title and lost both of them. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like they're trying to
Lost his car.
They're trying to build sympathy for
Fuego,
Yeah,
and also
work.
work Sammy
Fuego over
Guevara.
too, though. Fuego is never over with people. People love Fuego.
Yeah, people love him, but
that's why they're doing what they're doing. With
yeah,
him.
that's why they
So,
throwing them to the people and shit.
Yeah.
Cause you get Miro, who's been dominant in every outing he's had. You know what I'm saying? You keep throwing him to Miro, of course, folks gonna be feeling sad for him and shit. He getting his ass whooped, and he's getting that damn game over put on him, and that shit hurt. And you know what I'm saying? But Sammy Guevara done had enough, bro. Sammy Guevara and Fuego de Sol, or Fuego Sol, what is that boy name is?
Fuego
Del Sol. Yeah.
Best friends, you know what I'm saying? And not the best friends, they best friends. And they been goddamn, you know, I guess they've been rocking with each other for a long ass time. They came in the game together, wrestling together. He had enough, you know what I'm saying? He came out, interfered, well, I ain't gonna say interfered, but he came out and, you know what I'm saying, backed up Fuego de Sol on Rampage and grabbed the title. And you know what that means when somebody grab the title, you know what I'm saying? They want Knicks. And my thing is Sammy Guevara ready to be NXT champion? And is it time for Miro to lose the title?
No. This will be another test for Miro because if you think about it, the last time that he had was against Eddie Kingston. You know, that was the first test that kind of, you know, came up short. But this is also a next test. Because if you really pay attention to how Miro's been running with this title so far, he's been dominant. You know, it's been pretty much squash match here and there. Mm-hmm. And then you get to that one match, you have somebody that is kind of that's on the same level as you.
Or can at least stand up to like Eddie Kingston.
Or, that can at least, like, you know what I mean, go toe for toe with you. Like, Eddie Kingston was first, and now you got Sammy. Then he went on another run with, you know, squash, and then boom, Sammy Guevara, another guy that can go toe to toe with you. Size wise, it's a difference, but you know, like he's gonna go toe to toe with Miro. Yeah, Miro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy because it ain't like. Don't get me wrong, bro. Sammy Guevara deserved to be a champion. You know what I'm saying? He really do deserve to be TNT champion, but
yeah,
I feel like his run is be like next year. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Miro should close the year out as TNT champion. Should start the year as TNT champion. He should lose, and then lose it to Sammy Guevara. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing about AEW is they do practice long-term storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
That hasn't been done in a little minute.
Yeah, so they could, especially with Miro, because Miro hasn't really had no long-term story. Like this could bring in the Inner Circle. You know what I'm saying? He can have some matches with the goddamn Proud and Powerful and fucking Miro and whoever he can find, but he probably take all 3 of them on by himself. You know what I'm saying? And he can whoop all 3 of them, and that'll make him look even stronger. It won't. I don't feel like that'll hurt the Inner Circle because it's the Inner Circle. Like the Inner Circle is probably like we ain't seen them on TV together in about 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? But when you see Chris Jericho and goddamn Jake Hagar standing together, you be like, oh yeah, bro, the circle still here. You know what I'm saying? And then Proud and Proudful, they came out and helped the Lucha Brothers when they got done with their match with Blade and the Butcher. When the Hardy family office jumped in and started running them skibbity paps, you know what I'm saying? So you know what's next for the Proud and Powerful, you know. They coming for the tag team titles. Even though they deserve them, gents, the Lucha Brothers gotta have them hoes for a while.
Oh no, yeah, most definitely.
The Lucha
they
Brothers
gotta have that shit for like that was something that man people wanted to see the first go around.
Oh yeah, when they first went for the titles and shit.
Yeah, but you know things happen and you know they
Penta
bumped
ended up
around.
getting hurt.
Yeah,
Then he
Phoenix
came
got
back.
hurt.
Then Phoenix got hurt.
Then they bumped
Then
around
Nick
a little
ended up
bit.
getting hurt.
Yeah, then they bumped around a little bit with different teams, but yeah, they most definitely. It's time for the Lucha Bros because I've been a fan of just Penta alone, but then watching his brother Ray Phoenix is like fucking amazing. So they need to have them titles for
year.
At least for a year, or at least have a decent run because they did the same.
At least have a strong ass run because they did it with FTR.
Yeah,
FTR didn't have the titles that long, but they had a decent run with them.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying? And I can see them doing that with the Lucha Brothers, but the Lucha Brothers been day one like the Young Bucks when it comes to AEW and Dynamite, and you know what I'm saying, being there and putting on shows and shit. Like besides them little spills of them getting hurt and being separate for a little minute, travel issues because of COVID.
Yeah,
folks putting on fucking, I'm talking about classics every damn night. And then they still the AAA mega tag team champions down there. You know
so they're technically double champs.
They double champs.
You know, they don't bring the other ones on TV, of course.
Nah,
they can though.
They could, but shit, even Kenny stopped bringing that junk on TV. You know what I'm saying? The mega world title. Now I would like to see Andrade win that whole and start bringing it with him everywhere he go. That'll be dope as hell for Andrade, but. Yeah, it wouldn't make no sense for the Lucha Bros to have the AAA tag titles on TV, but they got the AEW tag titles, and that's all that matters.
They represented in the North America
and the Mexico. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of I'm proud of them.
I
love them.
Goddamn Eddie Guerrero, but yeah, bro. Goddamn. What were we talking about? Sammy Guevara and Miro in the title. Miro got to keep it for a while. Sammy Guevara should get it at least next, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Miro had to jump for a minute. This little bout that him and Guevara can last. And, like, what's this, October? Damn near? You know what I'm saying? All we got is November and December left. You know what I'm saying? So, he can at least hold it until the beginning of the year. And then, because AEW kind of restart their wrestling year every year, you know what I'm saying? They stats and shit, you know what I'm saying, reset. Their yearly stats reset, they
overall stats
don't reset, but it'll be cool, bro, you know what I'm saying? And they got Revolution in January, don't it? Yeah, he can lose that jump then, bro. Oh my God, bro, I could just hear it now. Sammy Guevara win this goddamn title. Bro, I'm thinking like all the shit that you can do because he just got engaged and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can bring in that personal shit with him. You can bring in that personal shit with Miro because he mentioned his wife every time he get on the camera.
Every time.
The only time God's champion lays down is for his wife after a match in a hotel room. All right. We're wrestling. He stays saying some inappropriate shit like
that she's coming soon.
Yeah, bro. I feel like that'll be a cool little segue to bring her in and shit, bro. It's funny, bro. We got a fantasy booking coming soon, you know what I'm saying? Don't even trip, man. But hey, I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, fucked with this short episode. This, what you call it, Jut?
The hot shot episode.
The hot shot episode. Put it in the title.
Give it short and sweet, get to the point. We didn't cover much, but when we come back at you next week, it's gonna be a lot more, baby.
Yes, sir.
With my titles, you hear me, Kenny? Do you hear me?
I don't think he hear you, boss.
No, he don't
I
hear
don't
me.
think he hear you.
Because he's too busy out there.
Out there in them streets.
Them streets being a thought. While I am being the real champion, Kenny.
He said that boy be in the thought. Hey, man, we out, man.